she couldn't be in a happier place as far as she's concerned. It is her favourite home other than Sandringham. She's in the best place. What will be going on, Angela?
Well, I think she will be cross if people make too much of a fuss about her, just like her husband was, and she will want to be seeing what everybody's saying about her, and she will poo-poo a lot, I imagine, and say, well, it's not so bad, it's not so terrible. But I think that the message was really to protect us all, both Her Majesty and all her citizens who admire her and love her. Because when you're nearly 96, you don't know what can happen with anything that affects you. So these very mild cold-like symptoms might be that at the moment, but I think the reality is we need to be very aware and cautious about what happens next. I think she will watch a bit of telly, and she will talk to people who are in her bubble who actually aren't ill. I mean, we hear that so many of the people who are there to look after her have been affected by the COVID, and they don't know whether they're going to be very ill or partly ill, and so it's very difficult to understand what will happen next.
We know that when senior members of the royal family are seriously ill, as with the late Duke, they go to the King Edward Hospital in London, or in the case of Her Majesty the Queen Mother all those years back, off to Aberdeen Infirmary with a fishbone or whatever it might be. If she's staying in Windsor, is there a residential medical team there as well, or will her surgeon drop by as and when needed?
There's a bond of doctors, top doctors, who are there, and that is their job. They don't actually stay in the castle, but they are absolutely there, and they're on the phone all the time. I mean, when Prince Philip was dying, and for an hour or two, their lead doctor wasn't actually there, he was phoning them all the time, I was told. And that's right. They will be testing her temperature. They will be checking on her, and she will get the best care that is absolutely possible. She probably won't like all that fuss, but I think that they will look after her in a way that they should for someone so extraordinary and amazing as the Queen.
Responsibility. I mean, people often say duty is her middle name, but responsibility is as well. She's renowned for it. If somebody's giving her sound advice and it's a doctor, she'll do it. If it's silly advice, she'll dismiss it because it's silly advice. Does that tell us that she's a good patient?
Well, I think she doesn't like a fuss, and she wants to keep working because that's what she's done all her life, and that's what keeps her going. I think she will listen. She has listened. When she was told to do less a few months ago, she did less. And I think that her wish to be alive and to be able to enjoy the Platinum Jubilee in June, that she will not want to spoil it by trying to do too much. We don't know how well or unwell she feels at the moment. The number of incidents that you feel when you've got this virus are so broad that you can't tell from 1 hour to the next. But I think she will listen this time because she understands exactly how potentially dangerous it could be.